Okay, Cancerians, it's almost May. So let's see what's going on for you for the month of May 2025. This is a pure energy reading. I'm not really going to talk much about the astrology. The nice thing about the astrology is it's calming down. So I kind of just want to get an energy reading for everybody. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and not so much throw in any kind of astrology because I just feel like this might be a good thing to do. The new moon and the full moons are kind of quiet. It's, they're not really talking to any of the other planets that much. So let's see what's going on here for you. If you're looking for a private reading, you can check out my readers on soulfulrevolutiontv.com and get yourself a private reading. Divine Dragon, in May, if you are a part of my Pathfinders group, I am going to be opening up some private readings with me. So if you want to avail yourself of that, there's a link for the Pathfinder group in the description box. Memento Mori, there may not be a someday. Get your act in gear. How can this be wonderful? A wonderful win-win-win? I feel like that's taken up a lot of your bandwidth recently about how can I make this so everybody's happy? How can I do what I need to do? There's an ending coming. How can I make everybody happy? I don't know if you can do that. Let's see. Your words create worlds. So I don't know if you can make everybody happy. I feel like that phrase is inherently, but you can make it fair. Okay, so forget about like pleasing people. Instead, try to make things fair and to strive for fairness and justice versus people pleasing. That might be the path for you. So I don't know if that's a work message for you or just a general life message for you, but that's definitely coming through. This Divine Dragon piece, I might read you that in the extended about kind of getting a hold of your creativity and utilizing your creativity in a better way. Hold on. Okay, so there's the moon. We do have a new moon in Taurus at the end of April, which is about, what do I value? We have Saturn conjuncting Venus at the end of April too. So this is like energies coming into May about really looking at what you value and what you think is worth spending your time on. The Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Three of Swords. I feel like you have invested a lot of time and treasure on a commitment that is actively ending, which is why you're probably wondering how you can make everybody happy. I think this is about fairness, not about happiness, because you're being when you're really honest with yourself about what makes you feel peace or happiness, it's not where you are. It's going to be about, so it's like, okay, I'm manifesting happiness. But if that means this goes away, then I stop manifesting because I'm like, I want to make everybody happy. Yeah. There's the devil energy right there. Knight of Swords. There's a lot of resentment around this. Lovers. That's the inverse, right? 15 card is the devil card. 1 + 5 is 6, which is the Lovers card. They are inverted. Okay. The devil energy is a commitment that isn't making you happy versus a commitment that is going to make you happy. And I feel like there's a lot of resentment around a current commitment. Wow. Okay, Tower. These things are in the past, though. The Devil, the Tower. Let me just lay this whole... Wow. 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Page of Wands, and the Archangel Michael Temperance card here. Sag, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo. And here you are, Cancer, with your moon card. So I feel like you've done all you can. I feel like you've come to the end of your bag of tricks here about making everybody happy. And so this Knight of Swords is about moving things forward quickly. So you might it might be at a stalemate. You might be at a very stuck place, but then this tower comes through. And I feel like that is the world. There are things are going on in the world that are like out of your control, right? And it kind of gives you an opportunity. Something that happens gives you an opportunity for win-win-win and for happiness so that everybody does win. And you might not see that right away, that when you're ending this other situation, it is a win-win-win. Even though that person may not, if you're ending something with them, they may not feel that way. Eventually they will. Like if you look back at some of the hardest moments in your life, when you were like, oh, this is the worst. But looking back on it, you're like, actually, that was kind of the best thing that ever happened. And this feels like this is a tower moment that's recently happened. Okay. And it is about you trying to make everybody happy, but it's also about you trying to see, or you're seeing that, hey, I'm really wanting happiness and joy in my life. Why am I not getting it? Because I'm holding on to something that isn't happiness and joy. The tower, new decision, something that's healthier for you. Page of Cups, and then the Four of Swords. This has all been a very internal process. I feel like this is maybe a realization that some of you may have had some kind of health issue that's been stress related, or have some kind of chronic situation going on with your body that is stress related. And that may have caused an avalanche of decisions that really move you in a new direction, but it's moving you toward happiness and joy. Because guess what? That's what you're manifesting. And here it is, the 10 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, this inspiration here, 6 of Wands, overcoming a bad situation, becoming more inspired, the 8 of Wands, opening up to new ideas, having all kinds of things flow through you. This came like kind of from a sideways direction. But it came from inside you. This tower was because you held on to something that wasn't okay for you. And now there's a fast movement towards something better. So this Knight of Swords, just one, please. I feel like you got to let go of getting your pound of flesh out of this, or it's possible that you are, because you're the one who is getting away from this situation, that you're having to hand over everything. And maybe that makes you angry and resentful. It's like the pay the piper time. All right. So courage, Camille. So this is going to ask you to do something that is very, it's going to require a lot of strength on your part, a lot of determination. Some of you may, let's see, what is that about? What is that about? What is that? Wow. Some of you are going to have to tell a truth. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. No Ace of Cups yet, but we have the 10 of Cups in the middle. This is what you were trying to turn your old situation into, but this is not what that was. All right. 10 of Cups is not what that was. This is what that was. And I'm getting a sense of an addiction to responsibilities, to being responsible, to being the one that everybody looks to end this would make you look irresponsible. And that's something that you have a hard time with. And also there's a certain amount of, I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to be the one who is putting the ending to this. This all matters because all of these things that you're seeing about yourself, all of these internal battles that you've waged, if you want to be, I think it's about turning the definition of responsible around. Like, is it responsible to make yourself sick over pretending a certain situation is good and it's not? Is that responsible? You're destroying your health. Is it responsible to hold on to a situation that isn't happy or joyful, that other person isn't having? I guarantee you, there is zero chance that if you are miserable, that that other person is just fine, unless they're a sociopath. Okay? There's zero chance that that person is happy too. So why perpetuate the unhappiness? If you're wanting everybody to be happy, you're doing exactly the opposite. So to make everybody happy, I feel like this is about making yourself happy, and that seems like a bridge too far for you. That seems too selfish. So that's where you've been stuck for a long time. But you're overcoming that because of this tower, because there's some kind of health and well-being reason to move on. Like the stress is too much. The being inauthentic is too much. And the power move here is to become more authentic. And more authenticity comes with more truth, comes with more communication about that truth. This is Archangel Michael giving you a bridge. I'm seeing a bridge here, that rainbow with the 10 of Cups. I'm seeing a bridge here. Ooh, look at that. 10 of Swords, Empress, 9 of Wands, and the Hermit. So this is about, I feel like there's some kind of wounded divine feminine here. Whether you present as a man or a woman, or gender fluid, or however you're presenting in physicality, there's an energetic expression of the divine feminine that has made things, that has brought things to an end, meaning doing nothing. Doing nothing is still a choice. You may think it's not a choice, but it is. Doing nothing is still a choice. And this is something that you're needing to work on healing about your own feminine energy. And feminine energy, healthy feminine energy, is allowing, receiving. Unhealthy feminine energy is doing nothing in a stubborn way, or being lackadaisical, or being, that's not the same as going with the flow. There's an intentionality to it that matters, that says, if I do nothing, then I won't be blamed. That intention is a negative intention. Okay? And intentionality matters, because this is about a choice. The devil energy very strongly, or in its strongest integrity, is that I put energy and time into things. I do it one step at a time. But this is a lower vibrational energy of Capricorn, of Saturn, ruling planet Saturn, that says, I'm somehow tied to doing it this way, whether or not it's helpful. And that's not true. You have a choice. You have more of a choice. A lot of times we get addicted to situations because there's something in the way we see ourselves that we think we have no power, and that takes away responsibility from us. There's nothing I can do. That's an unhealthy divine feminine energy. And it's not about, oh, I can do something. It's about lack of accountability, or, because what you're doing is you're basically abdicating your power. And that's not true. You always have power. You have the power of the truth. All right. So I see Archangel Michael here is helping out. I see that there's some communication coming in the future. Let's see where we're going here. Justice. Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah. 2 of Pentacles, just waiting on you. And the 3 of Pentacles. There's something new to build. There's something new that's coming on your path here. And this Tower, either this is happening right now or it's already happened. And like, now what are you going to do? What's the next step? The next step does have something to do with courageous truth telling. All right, let's keep going with this reading. I want to go deeper and I want to see where you're going. I like the energy of the future here. Okay. All right. Cancer, link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.